I chat. Hello, hello. How are you guys doing? Happy. I was going to say Friday. Yeah, sure. Friday. Imagine if it was Friday. That would have been nice, but no, it's very much Tuesday. Tuesday in it. Let me see who got the first crew. Maggie, Light, Hollow, Micah, and Felipe, congratulations. I know, Abu, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to be cruel. Can it be last Friday? Yeah, sure. Sure. We can just go back in time. That should work. It was last Friday. I mean, last Friday I was actually not streaming. So this is me going back in time to fix that I wasn't streaming last Friday. I look fantastic, so I'm forgiven. Okay, I'll take that. I'll take that. um it's the belated Friday. I didn't get to say it last week, so now I'm just like catching up, you know? That's why. Yay! 100 stream streak. Let's go, Rose. Let's go. Let's go. And Micah with the 10 stream streak, and Pork with the 7 stream streak, and Tia with the freaking 175 stream streak. That is absolutely bonkers. What do you mean? Absolutely wild. I see Izzy with the 3 stream streak, and Jeff Lee with the 3 stream streak, and Rose with that beautiful round 100. Let's freaking go. Thank you all so much for all those streaks. Thank you for streaking in my chat. Happy birthday or belated happy birthday every day. That's amazing. I love that so much. That is great. That is great. Also, Acid Rose, welcome in. It's good to see you. And welcome into everyone who is joining. I hope you guys are all doing really, really well. How was your day today? How did you guys fare today? Was it busy? Was it chill? Did you guys have lots to do? Did you finish big tasks? Anything? I saw that during co-working. I was excited about getting 100 during gaming. That is really nice. It's a really, like, triple digits is impressive. That is impressive. Out of 0. Thank you so much for the 3 stream streak. I appreciate it. I mean, to be fair, I can't say 3 stream streak. I keep stumbling over my words when I say it. 165, and now you're at 166. Let's go. The shell of the villager trading hall is done. It's massive. How many villagers are you going to put in there? Genuine question. How, like, extensive is this going to be? Is it literally going to be every trade ever? You know, like, are you going to pull an impulse? Important question. Also, Laura Biding, welcome in. I hope you're doing so well. It is very nice to have you today. Kept getting confused, so very ready for a chill evening. Nice, let's go. What are you doing today? Are you gonna game yourself? Just gonna vibe? Got my meds from a different brand last time and it didn't work, so I'm not doing too well. Oh, I hate it when that happens. Like, it's so annoying when your body like gets used to a specific type of medication and they just switch it and there's nothing you can do apart from just hope for the best. It is very annoying. Also, Princess Monkey and you'll welcome in. I hope you guys are doing well. Also shows how behind I'm on watering your plants and you have 74. Hey, that's fine. That's fine. Plants don't need watering every single day anyways. Then they'll just drown. 200 to 250 villagers. Holy shit. That's a lot. Do you already... Oh, sorry. Do you guys already have those on the server, or are you gonna still breed more villagers as well? Busy but less long than yesterday. I had 4 feedback conversations, all good except one, but honestly this dude needs to learn how to give feedback. I'm now much calmer because I know that I'm set for... You are? They told you? How did you start the entire message and not immediately spill that tea? You got... They didn't tell you yet? 8th of July. Okay, so in like 3 weeks. Okay, so how you feel much calmer because how do you know then? Did they hint at it? Also, hi Chris, welcome in. It's good to see you. Typing 1 sec. Yeah. No rush, no rush. I'm just really excited. I'm really curious. Speaking of jobs, Scott actually applied for a new job because he decided that he tried the freelancing thing for like half a year, basically, with like sort of like a subsidized arrangement from the government where you can basically get like paid while you set up your business. But unfortunately, he realized that it's just not viable financially. And he also realized that he was doing certain things that he wasn't enjoying as much. And he actually just really wants to write. Like, I think in the past 6 months, that's the thing that he has discovered the most is now that he has actually allowed himself time to like do what he enjoys. He finally, after a really long time of sort of like not allowing himself to want that, he's like, no, that's actually what I want to do. I want to write. Like, he wants to be a writer. That's like his dream. And it took him quite a while to get to the point where he actually was like ready to embrace that dream, because obviously it's not an easy one. It's just like, I want to be a famous musician, or like it's not an easy thing to do, because there's many people who aspire to do it, and it's like not necessarily a business that immediately makes you a lot of money. It's not like a very stable income either. It's quite a challenging niche, you know. But he is like, you know what? I'm just gonna commit to the fact that I want that. So I'm gonna have to enable myself to do that for X amount of time. Also, oh my God, Donut, you're the first 200 stream streak. You were wondering what the reason was. Yeah, I love that you spoke to Fairly yesterday. Yeah, he had a call like last week with them to share it with them. But yeah, he basically the conclusion was it's the thing that he's doing now, like the most work that he's getting is from helping other creatives get money, like figure out their subsidies and figure out like their applications for certain funding and stuff. And he realized that most of those things usually take like quite a lot of work with the potential to get paid. And unfortunately, the bills don't work with potential to get paid. They need to get paid. He basically realized that that's just not financially viable to do, and that the amount of time he's putting in all that work is actually taking away from the time that he wants to spend on actually writing for himself and like creating for himself. So if anything, in the past months, working with other creative people just sparked his own creative spark, I guess. He's also been taking like writing classes, and he is he signed up for sort of like a writing position here in the city, and he's doing a lot of things to make that happen. But obviously he also needs some form of income next to it. So he started looking for, this is about Scott. So he started looking for part-time jobs, things that he could do while still continuously also keeping time for his writing, basically. And he found something, and he applied for it, and he got his first interview today. It went really well. He had a really good feeling about it. So I'm keeping my everything crossed that he's going to get a call back for a second interview, because this would also be like a really good job for him. I think it would actually fit very well with the hours that he wants to work, and also the field and the type of company and stuff. Like, I think it's like a perfect moment. When they put out the vacancy, he literally just decided that he was going to start looking for jobs. So, and they were very enthusiastic about him and his resume and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm keeping my everything crossed that he'll get some good news. He also applied for a writer's apprenticeship like program where he would basically get paid to write for an entire year. So he also hears that somewhere this month. So I'm really desperately hoping that by the end of this month, he will have a part-time job and the apprentice program. But the apprentice program is like, the chances are not high because obviously so many people apply for something like that. But it would be really cool if he still gets it. So yeah, There's a lot of really exciting things happening for him, and I'm just like, I'm nervous for him, but also excited for him. And yeah, it's really cool to see that he's actually like said out loud what he actually wants to do, and he's really making time and space for that, because that's a scary thing to do, to like really chase your dreams. So it's kind of cool. Okay, hold on, because Abu answered the question and now I'm curious. Other than the negative one, that's basically has nothing to do with me. All is super positive. One Scrum Master, I did not even ask feedback, told me the Scrum community leans on me and me alone. Aw. And your Scrum Master buddy, who I did ask for feedback, told me that she's talking to my team lead tomorrow and she's telling him that he better gives me the indefinite, because there's no way she's okay with potentially losing me. I love that for you. That is so good to hear. It's like, even like regardless of getting the indefinite contract, the fact that your coworkers are so appreciative of everything that you do and really see you as someone they can lean on and they can learn from, that is already like such a huge compliment, and that is really nice to hear. But yeah, it would be wild if they don't give it to you after, like, that's the thing that your coworkers are saying about you, right? Very proud of Scott, right? Me too. Me too. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm very excited for him. Also, obviously nervous, because it's kind of scary that if like neither of those work out, he would have to go find other jobs again. And he's like a little bit nervous. Well, not a little bit. He's very nervous about that too. But yeah, it's cool to see. But who knows? Maybe then, you know, I'll like at one point I'll be like, yeah, no, my partner's a writer. Doesn't that sound really cool? I'll be like, yeah, he writes books. I don't know why, but that's like, I find that very peak. I'll be able to, like, I mean, he already does. He's getting published in September, actually. Not a book, but like a short story in a literary magazine. Right? We're gonna be one of those creative couples. Isn't that insane? Especially considering, if you think about like the context in which we met and the types of people we were 8 years ago. It's hilarious to be like, oh, that's one of those creative power couples, because it's like neither of us was showing any signs of that when we met like 8.5 years ago. It's really funny. But like at the same time, I think both of us were, and that's why we were drawn to each other. But like it was both sort of below the surface. Yeah, corporate couple goes creative. What kind of stories does he like to write? So he's kind of exploring, I guess, what he wants to do mostly. How's the Artemis? Well, she's downstairs chilling on the desk until I set her up. She's currently in resting mode after being born. Did a cat just, oh, she might have. Yeah, I think the cats tend to roam around, but I have 2 cats, so you might see them around. But yeah, what kind of stories does he like to write? So he's currently kind of like exploring. He studied history, and he definitely is still drawn to stories that have like a little bit of a historical aspect to it. He's currently, for his writing class, he's working on a story that is fiction and is based on people that he personally knows, like family members that have passed, that basically took a part of the Dutch Indonesian culture with them when they passed, and like sort of the almost untouchable parts of that culture that also like shape a human. He's trying to write that into characters of his stories, where it's a very like almost like a simple short story, but the main character is like experiencing the culture that they come from, which in a way no longer exists because those people have passed and Dutch Indonesia, the colony, doesn't exist anymore. So for good reason, by the way, but like that is with that a part of a culture that they are like lives within them gets lost, which is something that I think Scott relates to a lot. Like he is not fully Dutch, but the other part of him, it's not like a place he can travel back to. He can only learn about it from stories. And I think he's trying to capture that feeling or those stories into like fictional stories with characters that he makes up, and like he kind of tries to translate all of that into a short story. I think so too. I think a lot of people will actually recognize that. Not just people, like not just Dutch Indonesian people, but I think a lot of people that also like people that like immigrants and stuff that move away from home, live somewhere else for years, and then realize that neither place is actually their home, but at the same time both places are their home. So he's like, I guess, like trying to figure out all of those sort of nuances and layers of being a second or a third generation a kid, I guess, which I think a lot of people are going to relate to. Yeah, I guess everyone who lives in between different cultures. And obviously there's like different nuances in that, whereas some people decided to move, some people got forced to move, some people, you know, like it's further down the history. Some people it's like more reality, like current reality. But I think a lot of people are going to recognize that feeling of sort of living in between cultures. So he's trying to capture that in his own way. And I'm really excited to see what he's doing with that. The story that's going to get published in end of year, that is actually a story that's it's more like an essay, where it is actually like a historical essay. So it's not fiction. He basically writes and sort of observes and forms an opinion on how people, again, it's very much tied to that, like being a third generation kid who lives in between cultures. I think that's a really nice way of saying it. And how he sort of struggles with, you know, older generation refusing to talk about it because to them it's like painful and that's like in the past and they've closed it. And then newer generations sort of desperately grasping or like trying to grasp what that culture meant, and how that affects their sort of understanding of history and stuff like that. It's a really interesting piece. I've read it. It's really good. But that obviously is an essay, like it's not fiction. And the story he's currently working on is very much like a short story, which is like very much a fiction short story with like influence. Like I guess historical fiction, although he tends to focus less on like the factual side of things, where it's like, so in this specific year, this was the context. He's more focusing on like the people side of things and how like humans sort of interconnected with each other within a certain time frame. So yeah, that's really cool. I'm actually really excited to see what he's going to work on, but he has many ideas. He has, it's actually kind of funny. It's getting like a little bit out of hand. I've told you guys about his interest in pens, right? Specifically like fountain pens. Yeah, so the fountain pen obsession has not just grown. At this point he has like 7 or 8 different pens, maybe even more. He even invested in like nice little stands for all of his pens. But the next level of fountain pen obsession is slowly escalating. He has so many notebooks. It's actually wild. Oh, also inks. He has like a little booklet with special paper where he does like little ink samples. It's like a whole thing, but it's really funny because he's basically like a stationary girl, but like this the history nerd version. But he's like collecting all kinds of different notebooks and all kinds of different pens. And then he was like, oh, maybe I should like put stickers on my notebook so I can easily recognize what is in what. And I'm like, you're a stationary girl. And he's like, what? I like look up like stationary girls, you know, like the people that collect all the pretty notebooks and like get the entire Stabilo pen set. And he looked it up and he was like, you're so right. I'm a stationary girl. Does he want me to bind him a notebook? That'd be really cool. I mean, oh my God, Abu. Okay, listen, I'm gonna message you about this because actually that might be a really cool idea for like a custom gift for him at one point. We can like make sure that it has like the right paper and stuff and and like everything, and then we can make like some. I'm gonna message you. You just unlocked a really good idea in my brain. I have been a stationary girl for a very long time. Oh, you are definitely a stationary girl. Yeah. I mean, I used to be a stationary girl. I gave that up when I became a digital stationary girl, but very much stationary girl. um there is a reason I still have all of my old diddle stationery. Like I have it in a binder where everything is neatly organized and stuff. I'm never gonna get rid of that. I used to have the entire Stabilo pen set and the marker set. Oh, Faye and Day back to school times were like peak of my year. I miss that time. Like I genuinely wish I could do that again. For any of the non-duchies, although I assume there's probably something very similar in other like places or other stores that do it. But there used to be a store in the Netherlands, which was, it no longer exists. It went bankrupt, which is called Vay and Day. And every single year, right before school started, so it usually started like somewhere end of June, and then for like July and August, they had this special like allocated place in the shop, which was like a ginormous part, which was called the back to school part. And that's where you could buy like your diaries, and you could buy like your little pen holders, and you could buy like, that was like stationery heaven basically. And the whole concept was that kids that go from usually from primary school to high school, so when you're like 12 and then 12 onwards until you graduate high school, every single year before the school year starts, you go there and you buy like all of your year's school supplies. But the way they set it up, like they designed that whole area to look like really present in the shop, so there was no way of avoiding it. And they had like the prettiest displays. They also had like a big displays with like new backpacks and everything. And it was, oh, every single year I was so excited to go shopping for all the stationery that I was definitely gonna use. Yeah, I know, all the poor kids now, they don't have that experience. Although I do feel like Hema is kind of trying to fill that void, which to a degree they do a very good job, right? Like Hema does have a lot of nice items for going back to school. I used to always go to both Faye and Day and Hema because, for example, just like simple spiral notebooks, I would never buy at Faye and Day. I would always go to Hema for that. So I feel like there's a good, like they had a good mix, but it's still a gap. It's not, the void isn't fully filled yet. Right? Faye and Day was stationary heaven instead. Love the back to school period. I used to get so many colored pencils. I know, coordinate your notes. Oh, best of times. Also, Godpa, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. I have all the Winsor and Newton pro markers, all of them. That's hundreds. I love that for you though. That's like life goals though. Just, you know, you have that because you enjoy it, which is amazing. I found my old sketchbook, so many notes and sketches that I that even have kind of a Ghibli-esque fill-in I had in my mind for my stories. That never happened. I mean, there's still plenty of time. It can still happen. I'm not Dutch, but I was in the Netherlands and a lot. I went to Hema, but it seemed a bit expensive. I was about to say Hema is not considered expensive. I mean, it did get a little bit more expensive over the year, but it's definitely not considered expensive. Also, hi Sage, and she watches, of course. Welcome in. I lose so much money at Hema. Was that sound alert? That was here. Oh, Action is great too. I love Action too. I have to agree. But the thing is, it depends for certain things. The quality at Action is like so cheap that I then go to Hema. But I am also very guilty of losing money at Action, which I always just to make it sound a little less cheap, I tend to call the Action the Astetillon. Just because then it feels like I'm going to a fancier store. Oh, stop. Oh, stop, Thomas. You did not need to tell me that. Listen, I need to go into the city center tomorrow to pick up the keys to my P.O. box. The fact that I now know that might actually compel me to make a little stop at Assetio. parents do that too. I love it so much. Hey, I love Hema so much. Always go on my little trip once a year. Yeah, I get that though. I really wish that Hema was available in more countries because I think so many people would love it. Although they tried to open a couple of locations in the UK and for some reason it just didn't take. So they had to close again. Yes, go get him. You're such a bad influence. A Sejion joke is so lame. Why? I'm just pronouncing it like a sophisticated baddie. True, they are in Belgium. True. Surprisingly, ever since I work at Action, I lose a lot. That is fair. I can imagine losing a lot less money there if you work there. I totally understand. We have a Haymire in Dubai, but it didn't really work out. Interesting. I didn't even know they made it all the way to Dubai. That's wild. There's 4 sets of erasers. See, the stupid thing is, I'm going to buy erasers. I don't even write, let alone with a pencil. Sophisticated baddie, criminally insane lunatic, potato, tomato. Yeah, exactly. Just as different as a potato and a tomato. Those are 2 completely different things. One of them grows in the sun, one of them grows underground. Not even like one is like brownish, one is red. Like, listen, completely different things. The erasers are cute. Dame, don't get me to go buy them. I was just trying to convince myself I didn't need them. No, I actually do want to go get them. See, the problem is I have kind of like told myself I shouldn't be going to Action anymore because every single time I go there, I buy stuff that I don't actually need. I feel like I know Bazaar. No, exactly. That's the thing. I would never want to actually use them to erase things, but at the same time, why am I buying erasers if I never write anything with pencil? You were struggling to find the differences on the top of your head, weren't you? No, I was mostly reading that sentence 3 times to figure out if you actually wrote potato, tomato. And I was confused that you used the expression wrong. So that's what you saw. The processing time, I was like, did you actually write it wrong? And then you did. Are you going to Comic-Con? You mean the Dutch Comic-Con? I'm only going if I get an invite, which I haven't gotten, so I guess no. We have wildly different. Okay, but you do know that the whole point of the expression is potato, potato, tomato, tomato. The whole point is that you say the same word in a different way. It's not potato, tomato, tomato, potato, tomato. Like that's okay, you know. Okay, good. I was like, for a second, I was like, okay, are you aware that that's not like, it is not a mixed expression? Do you need an email address? When is it again? Because I've been thinking about it. If you could share it, even if I don't go this time, just like for another time, I think, is it this weekend? Oh yeah, I can't go this weekend. I didn't realize, but I think for future reference, it might still be good to have it because I would like to go at one point. It's just, obviously I'm not like the most like on, how do you say that, in the picture for in the Dutch scene. So I understand that generally speaking, they probably wouldn't naturally invite me unless I reach out. But I would like to go sometime. They usually do. Is it just once a year? I feel like there was one in October as well, right? But that might have been Heroes of Dutch Comic Con. Maybe that's a different event. That is what makes it funny. Okay, to me, that's just what made it confusing. But thank you for sharing, Dave. I appreciate that. Thank you. How do you guys feel about some gaming? Because we've been yapping, but the ads just ran, and I think we can play some games. Just for now, there are multiple ones. Okay, that makes sense. Instead of looking at Minecraft erasers, yes. Because I'm going to do that tomorrow already. I'm going to go shopping tomorrow already. For now, I'll pause the music because within this game, there is music, at least on the start screen. And I'm guessing that we're going to get like intro and cutscene and stuff. So I think it might be nicer if I actually don't have music playing. We can always turn it back on if the music in the game turns out to be like too inconsistent. Also, I've already moved my camera because I actually prepared. Can you guys believe? I checked where like the UI of the game is, and it is very much on the other side of the screen. So I just put my camera here. So you guys have like an echoed Wii. It's like it's far in the distance already. Also, the game is starting up. Earlier when I did this, my computer started lagging a little bit. I don't know if it's gonna do that again, or if it was just like a first time startup where that issue happened. Oh no, I think actually we're good. The first time I started it up, it was loading. I'm not even joking. It was loading 9,500 shaders. It took like a full 5 minutes to load. It stuttered for a second. Yeah, I'm not surprised by that, to be honest. No, it feels very weird-a-boo. I very much have it as well. Okay, I need to double check that my recording is actually going in the background. Is that today? Yes, today is the 16th. Perfect. Okay, so poor game. Just wait for Artemis. I'm so excited to install Artemis. Oh my goodness. I think this coming weekend, I'm gonna turn it on for the first time and make sure to run through the initial setup of Windows and like start installing some programs, because some of that might actually take quite some time. Imagine being one of the last games not on Artemis. We're playing another new game on Friday. And then I think next week we might have another new game. No, next week we're playing Town of City. It might actually be. This is the first time that I'm playing this game. Yes, it literally released last week on Thursday. So it is brand new. It's also a game in early access. So we might encounter bugs or run into stuff that doesn't perfectly work, because it is like just like Town of City was earlier, or just like we've seen with Pair Lives. This game isn't fully finished yet, but it already looks really good. So yeah, we're just gonna start a new game, I guess. I'll make sure that if the cutscene turns out to be a little bit too soft, I can turn up the sounds. But let's get started with a new game. We're gonna create a new world. Dreading the or are you dreading the cable management? I don't have to redo the cable management. I can literally just unplug everything from my current PC, put the new PC in place, and plug everything in again. I mean, the only thing that I'm gonna have to cable manage is the power cable. So I think I should, although I might actually have to still do it, because I did cable manage everything really tightly. And I think I want my new PC to go a little bit further forward on my desk, but it's going to be fine. Like, I'll probably just have to move all the cables along a little bit. So I think it should be okay. Okay, let's create a new world. Land of Rosannatxt. Ooh, what do we call it? Planty Planet. Roland. I want something magical. Okay? I want something whimsical. Magical Planty Planet. You was like, I got you. Tutopia. Okay, why is that Loki kind of cute? Why is Tutopia actually kind of adorable? It's cute, but also still not whimsical enough. Although I feel like with saying that it was a good name, I have now endorsed it in a way that you guys are also gonna like. Okay, we'll go for Tutopia. Let's go for standard. I don't know if we can change it. I don't know If later on it turns out to be too difficult, we can change it. But let's just go for standard for now. And let's see. Whimsical Tutopia. Okay. My computer is immediately giving me an encoding overload, and it starts lagging. Great. Let's just see if it stabilizes itself. I have no encoding overload anymore. Magical Planty Planet sounds like drugs. Yes, it does a little bit. Looks good now. Yeah, it tends to have this whenever it's loading into like bigger files. I don't know what it is. I personally think there is something in my current PC, because with the specs I have, this should not be happening. I personally think there's something in my PC that isn't set up fully correctly. I've thought that since I've had this PC, to be honest. So I'm curious to hopefully have a PC soon that actually is put together correctly. Okay, but we can set up our avatar. Okay, so there's 2 body types.
I wonder...
Oh, that is very soft. Hold on. I did not hear anything of that. I'll turn up the game for you guys now as well. It might be a little loud, but I just want you guys to hear the voice.
Bum, 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 bum.
Looking good.
Thank you. Oh, I was like, silent. What does that do?
I wonder.
Let's go for Atkin. I actually think Atkin is kind of nice. I like it. I mean, it isn't really summer yet, so I'm still white as a ghost. You can do custom colors. That is actually nice. Oh. Ooh, wow, damn. Okay, we have 3 face types. You can actually do 2 different color eyes. Can I zoom in on my character? I feel like my character should just have blue eyes. That's just my actual eye color. Also, the cloud piercers. Above the clouds, below the stars. Starter weapon, apprentice cloud piercer spellblade. The cloud piercers are known for their bravery and willingness to push beyond conventional thinking and norms. Believe there is always a better way. Most commonly seen soaring through the skies on their brooms. Oh, wait, they all have like a different outfit. Oh, shit. Okay, the Starsmiths. Even the stars can bend. A starter weapon is Apprentice Starsmith. Okay, so that's gonna probably be the same. Known for their brash nature but honest hearts, the Starsmiths architect most of society, from magical items to buildings. They have the power to bend reality with the beats of their hammers. My dyslexia, I don't even know if I have dyslexia, but when something like this happens, I'm like, I swear to God, I must have it. Because I literally read, they have the power to bend reality with the beasts of their hamsters. And I was like, surely that's not what it says. It says the beats of their hammers. Is that it might be. I don't know exactly. Or maybe a building. I can't see it properly. You know what the hat reminds me of? And the moment I'm gonna say this, you guys are gonna not unsee it, and I'm very sorry for it, but it reminds me of a traffic cone. And that's specifically because it moved. That, like, it looks like rubbery. The movement immediately reminded me of a traffic cone. But I do not have it. Maybe you do. No. No, but to be fair, I get it. Sometimes text is just confusing. Can you make it orange? Oh no, that's my hair. Well, I guess that works too. I don't know. I don't think so. I think like these are the outfits that you're kind of stuck with, which is unfortunate because I actually really like this outfit. Outfit? What is happening in my brain today? I like this outfit a lot, but I actually like the description of this one a lot. I do like the colors and stuff on this outfit, but I'm just not the biggest fan of the hat, I think. Fart fit. I mean, maybe some people that are like really gassy have a fart fit, you know. I'm not one to judge. Okay, but they don't actually build stuff with hamsters, with their hammers. Next up is the foretellers. The future changes with every glance. Hearing whispers from the futures, the foretellers can see signs of what's to come in the smallest thing, from a leaf falling to a storm coming. Often with a glass orb at hand, they are often misunderstood as bringers of bad omen. The outfits don't give you abilities, but I think they're just so that you can distinguish which, like, character has what, because you can technically play this game multiplayer as well. So then if you're running in like a crew, you can see who has which role based on their outfit, I guess. When I get home, I change it to my fart fit. Listen, it's just comfortable. It's important. Currently having a fart fit and feeling called out. It is important. You know, if your digestive system is just having a little struggle, it is important to have your fart fit ready because you're already uncomfortable. So you have to make sure that you change into your comfortable outfit. Yeah, exactly. It's like the uniform for your type of magic, I think. The wild roots. Oh shit. This is actually outfit-wise, I love this. This feels perfect for the planty vibes. With a flaming passion for all living things, the wild roots are known for their kindness, but heated temperament. In touch with nature and growth, herbalism is their second nature. Okay, interesting. The Tome Keepers. Sourcing ancient text and in search for lost knowledge, the Tome Keepers are a secretive group. Fascinated by civilizations and magic gone, they often record their findings in a large tome. You can often find them brewing ancient recipes. Okay. And then we have the Night Scribes. Tracking the movement of stars during the night, the Night Scribes are known for their aloof nature, often carrying several books, scrolls, and telescopes. The light of stars is what they love the most. This would be Scott. Carrying all of his books. Yeah, I think this would be Scott. But honestly, I feel a little intrigued by this one. I think this one sounds really badass. But I also like the planty witchy. Like wild roots is actually really cool. I think I might have to go for wild roots. And then we have different hairstyles. Oh, you can also be bald. That's great. I feel like this is actually quite close to what my hair looks like right now. Obviously not with the bangs, but like the swooshiness. I feel like this could be me. Right? Okay. So we are gonna get the Apprentice Wildroot Wand. I like it. Would you do bangs? Would you wear wigs? There was no control over what just happened. I have had bangs multiple times. When will you wear wigs? The problem with my face and bangs is, one, I have a really teeny tiny forehead. Which generally doesn't look super good in bangs. And secondly, I have a cowlick right here. Which means that every single time I get bangs, they have a way of parting like the Red Sea. and they just refuse to actually stay in place. And also I tend to have one piece that will just go straight up like an antenna. So I think bangs are not my friends. I've done curtain bangs multiple times, which actually kind of works. I do have to tame them a lot in the morning, but it is okay. But normal bangs, no, it's just not made for me. Like, they really, like, if you cut bangs normally so that they like sit on my eyebrows, the length of my hair looks like micro bangs, even though it's covering my entire forehead. I just have a ridiculously small forehead. Yeah, and short hair cowlicks go wild. Like, it literally will stand up like an antenna. I did very much like the Twitch Amba to see bangs, though. Okay. Chris, thank you so much for the biddies and your kind words. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That is really sweet. But yeah, those bangs, the ones that we did for like the poster, the amount of hairspray that was in that to keep it in place. And they were also technically curtain bangs, but they were just like framed, like they would sit on my eyebrow. But if I were to actually put them straight down, they were like under my eye. So yeah. They take forever to grow out. That is so true. A sweaty gal. Yeah, that's also a next issue. They get so greasy so fast. Like, if you generally have a bit more of a sweaty face, or if you have like an oily skin, I generally have like a really dry forehead, which means that I have to like put product on it. But then the product gets in my hair. It's like a whole ordeal. Bangs are just very high maintenance, and I've come to realize that I think I'm not a high maintenance person. I'm a self-care person, but not like a high maintenance person. But I feel you on like bangs just getting greasy out of, like, also when I had them, they would get greasy within like half a day. It was so annoying. Okay, let's actually start. Oh. Why is there a glowing penis on my screen? I think it's a doorway too, but it's I wasn't the only one who thought it, okay? I saw your faces in chat, and you all thought it. Okay, Rose, you didn't think it. Good, good for you. Good for you. That's. I wish my mind didn't go there. Okay, so scroll to healing item and drink potion. Ah, okay, so this is like our inventory. And then we need to drink the potion. Oh.
Come forth, find your fate.
Okay. Can we walk around the doorway? No. I just wanted to try. The dream between worlds. I like the sounds in this game. It sounds so magical. Look at the butterflies.
This is not your academy, student of magic.
Okay. Again, the sounds are a little soft. I mean, the game is currently actually quite loud. It's set to way louder than it normally is. I can turn it up if you guys want to, but let me know how it is for the rest of you guys. Look at all of the little bits and bobs. A little soft? I can turn it up just a little bit more. It's like just like 5% higher now. Look at how the grass moves. I know we're probably supposed to do something, but I'm just like enjoying the vibe of this. Oh, the sounds are so good. Oh, wait, we can... I got berries.
This dream will test you. Prepare you.
Oh. Okay. I mean, I guess we have to make our way to that door. But we are on a floating island. Do I have to go? Do I have to parkour? Is this game testing me with starting with a parkour? Ooh! That was cool. I pressed control. I was like, can I sprint? And then that happened. But now my endurance is... Oh no, I'm building endurance by doing that. Oh, and I can hold shift to run. Okay, I'm gonna quickly see if that's something that I can maybe like toggle. Because I prefer to toggle it rather than... Oh, that's dodging. If I press control, that's dodging. Okay. I have 1, 2... But what do the columns signify? Because that's currently shift. Can I... No, I don't want to do escape. Let's just do the same key then. Toggle sprint. Oh, alt was to toggle sprint. Oh. I don't know what the left and right one means then. Okay, but with alt I can toggle sprint. That's also good. Okay, so I can cast some magic. Okay, it says breaking free, break the vines by attacking. Also, hi, Lena. There's a chest down here. Okay. A lesser healing potion. Interesting. But it says break the vines by attacking. That's currently our quest. Oh, I think that's in that thing over here. There's vines, obviously. So far, it's really magical. Yeah. Absolutely. I do genuinely feel like the game is really loud now. It sometimes cuts literally in the same volume as my voice. Please let me know if it's not too loud. Because I think it's too loud, personally. Okay, so we got that, and then we can continue here. Oh. Okay, we encountered enemies. Okay, I think we're gonna have to go towards the enemies. Special attack cost mana. Primary attack. Ah, okay, so I also have a special attack that costs me something. Maybe I should not stay in its path. Ooh, I defeated one. I think I defeated it. Yay, let's go. You probably get different types of attacks as you progress in the game. That's what I'm assuming, yeah. This is so pretty and so dreamy. What the heck? And then I can use this potion, I guess. Yeah, that restores my health. Okay. And then this... I can eat the berries. I'm guessing the berries might restore whatever the thing mana is. Jump across gaps. Sprint to move faster. Oh, I didn't. That's going to get some getting used to, I think, with the fact that I'm used to sprint being my control button.
Few have stood where you stand, chosen.
I can just dash. That works perfectly fine.
This dream has known greatness. This dream has known sorrow. Which will you be?
Oh, it is MMO. It is MMO, Rose. You can play multiplayer and single player. I guess I could switch the keybinds, but I also like the dashing, because I don't think the dashing actually costs me any energy. If the dashing would cost me energy, then I would probably change it. Yeah, I can go in here. Oh, I can just move. I can continue. But yeah, you can play both multiplayer as well as... that isn't always multiplayer. I mean, I actually kind of like it because then I wouldn't be able to play. Because then I would need friends to play. But you can play on a server. Oh, you mean like just also playing with randoms, you mean? Oh! I almost fell off.
Behold, the Seeker.
The Seeker, okay. There's like eyes in the sky that I keep seeing. Ah, shit. Hello? I'm stuck. I made it out! Oh. It's still shooting at me. I didn't make it out yet. Damn. It does have a typical MMO aesthetic. Yeah, I do agree. Like, when I saw it first, it reminded me of Palia. And like, the new... the things I've seen about World of Warcraft, like, the new look and stuff. Oh, wow. Do I jump on those? Ah! Okay, well, that didn't work. I do jump on those, but then I guess I just have to figure out how to land on the next one. Ah! That's actually kind of difficult. Okay, let's try that one then.
Star Kid, call this place home for now. Until they begin anew.
I did it.
One day.
Can I go in here? No. I know, this game is gorgeous. Already. I guess we just go up the stairs. I was wondering if there might be like a chest or something here that I could still get, but... Oh, okay, so we're gonna have to stand on that and then like dash forward, I guess. So let's wait until it's fully open.
Choice stands before you.
Uh-oh, a choice. We have to... It's like picking your starter Pokemon. Element Nox. This endearing creature prefers sleeping to fighting, yet its strength is noteworthy, thanks to its affinity to the Nox element. It is often joked that fiends are the most difficult familiar to train, simply because of their tendency to disregard human orders. But with time and patience and space, a fiend will eventually become glued to its owner, cherishing their company and protecting them from any foe. Okay. That is your baby Nox. Okay. Element Lux. Despite its luscious wings, this familiar can't fly for long, yet it showcases resilient strength. What it lacks in the sky, it more than compensates for on the ground, where its use of the Lux element makes it a fierce combatant. Its abilities can turn the battlefield in its favor, making enemies watch their step all the time. Loctors are fully aware of their majestic wings and powerful abilities, carrying themselves with grace and poise, is that how you say that word? Out in the world, only to reveal their warmth and candidness once in the safety of their home. Oh, I really like Lux, actually. Although this one has a permanent lep, so, you know. Element Crystal. Brills are often highly social and playful, oftentimes confusing a real fight for just a bit of fun. Despite their carefree nature, Brills should not be considered naive or unprepared. On the contrary, once they understand the situation at hand, they will act accordingly and with haste, making them one of the most cunning companions to have. Of course you love the big fish, Abu. But are you not going to kill it? Sorry, I just couldn't resist. I couldn't resist. Those lucky enough to earn a Brill's loyalty understand that this crystal familiar is a tremendous fighter, but most importantly, a fun and loving creature to have around. Oh my god. Element Ethereal. Though this familiar has some negative connotation due to its history, its heart remains kind. The events surrounding the sorrow have tainted this familiar with impressions of darkness and misfortune, yet nothing could be further from the truth. Quills, I guess you say it that way, Quills feel safest when around children and students, making them feel accepted for who they are. Perhaps it's their history that makes them so devoted. This familiar knows what it means to be misunderstood, so they will never make its owner feel the same. Ooh. I find this a really difficult decision. Okay, so this one, the ability that they have is Phantom Echoes. Fires a barrage of damaging projectiles at a target, end, they can chrysalis threat. They can conjure a protective wisp that fires at nearby foes. This one has shard sputter, fires a barrage of shards which with damage and knockback, damages and weakens foes in the area when they use gem shock. The Cinder Blast fires a bouncing projectile that explodes. Or they do the Kindle Breath. Lockdown takes flight, dropping fiery projectiles. This one has the Uneven Field, conjures deadly pools, which both damage and slow foes. And the Murky Host fires homing darts with that damage foes over time. Okay, so I think I want this one. It's like a cat owl. And it reminds me of Tooth. Like, I love this one too, don't get me wrong. I think this one is really cool. And I think this one is really badass. I think this one is just plain weird. But I'm feeling awfully drawn to this one. Toot? Oh my god, if we get to name it, we're naming it Toot. For sure. I hope we get to name it. It's not really working yet. I don't know if this familiar wants me. Oh, I already have it. That wasn't really clear now, was it? I have it though. Look at us. Okay, but they're just named Lockto. I really wish that I could rename it. Okay, but now I need to command my familiar and open the gates together. Okay, I guess you can eventually have multiple familiars. Okay, so my familiar doesn't automatically follow me. I have to tell it where to go. So there's probably 2 platforms that we need to stand on then to open the gate. Oh yeah, I see it. Hold on, it's back here. Oh, we need to open this gate. You can go stand on that one. There you go. We made it through. Okay. Hi, Nymphlior. Welcome in. Tap to attack a foe. Hold on. First, we need... Oh, here's a whole valley full of foes.
Your dream ends, chosen one. The seeker will find you in due time. Ready yourself.
It's actually kind of difficult to like fight and dodge and control your familiar at the same time. I'm not gonna lie. But I think we got them. I'm just doing horrible. But I can eat something. Ah, okay. So as long as my food bar is like full, my health will go back up. Yeah, the dream fragments are actually really cute. Yay, we did it. Oh my god, the sounds that my little Locto makes are so cute. What do you mean with that, Flexus? Yeah, but the mana bar gets influenced by food, so I just keep calling it food bar. Because I ate earlier and then that went up. So, like the top one is health, and then the one below that is or the other way around. I keep forgetting. But one goes up when you eat.
Many depend on you, chosen.
Oh, apparently we're a chosen one.
Until we
Oh.
meet again.
Okay. Yeah, but it didn't go up earlier, Rose, when I didn't have full health. And I restored health by eating, I think. Okay. So we are now no longer in Dreamland. Just seems like you're a good role model for whatever anyone is looking to do something similar. That's kind of you to say. Thank you. If you're reading this, thank the Eternal Ones. We're on the same world. We waited a day and night for you, but we're running low on supplies, so we're heading out to see what this place has in store for us. We're still not sure where we've been sent or why, but there is a Witchspire looming over us. Looks like we'll need to fly to get there. We'll leave you some notes so you can find us. Please be safe, friend. P.S. We left you a satchel. Don't miss it. Oh, I didn't mean to attack. Oh, there's our satchel. I see it. Okay, so we got a tasty sandwich from home. And we got something that can be used to craft things. She reads like an insane person, flipping back and forth like that. Wait, what? Me? What did I do? Not the character. What? In the animation? Wait, hold on. I don't think I saw that. Oh! Like that. I get it. Yeah, I get it. For a second, I was like confused. Okay, so we are in Alder Crown now. And that seems to be the Witchspire that we need to be able to fly to get to. Okay. Let's collect everything on our way. Gather 5 sticks, and now we need to build a workbench. Oh.
Pay close attention. I know you have questions. For now, regain your strength. You will need it.
Oh, you go into like some sort of transfer build mode. Okay. How do I go out of build mode? There we go. Because I don't know if I want to place a workbench here. I just entered the world. I'll walk around a little bit until I find a spot that feels like a good spot to settle. Oh, there's things we can fight here. Oh my god, this is actually kind of difficult. They keep running around! Okay, I got one. Yay! Oh, damn. We got all kinds of things from fighting. Ooh, thank you for the self-care check. I actually should probably drink something. Okay, those were cute little rocks that just gave us goodies. So I guess we're just gonna collect some more goodies on our way until we find a spot where I feel like it's a good place to set up our home. Yeah, the music is giving a little town to city vibes. I see what you mean. I see what you mean. Oh, more berries. Wait, there were more berries down here as well. Hi, Kyrios. Welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Okay, as in every game, I am absolutely... Ooh. I accidentally tried to change my familiar. I wonder, is there... like a character menu? There's another rockling there. Oh yeah, we have a character menu. We have new luminaries because it said that and I was curious what it meant. So we were talking about skill tree earlier. I'm guessing this is probably something. Basic cooking recipes. Okay. But I have 0. But that's just because I unlocked a couple of things, I think. We have a map. And we have our settings, okay. Someone stopped here at the abandoned hearth. Oh, it's nighttime. Okay, I see something back here. It is really dark when it gets nighttime. Oh, there's another rockling there. Yay! Okay, we still need to build a workbench. Maybe instead of continuously fighting more rocklings, I probably should just go place my workbench somewhere. Maybe I can pick it up later. I don't know. Let's place it. I want to have a place with a view. Oh, really, Abu? Oh, really? Is that how it works? That's not exactly what I meant, but sure. I meant it got really dark on my OLED monitor. But sure. Should we place it right here? When I said I wanted a view. Oh, we should probably go there. Do you think we can... Do you think you take fall damage? You probably do, right? But let's place our workbench here for now. I mean, I guess you can make them with wood, so should be easy enough. Let's see. Add familiar to boost speed. I have, in fact, been to that point. Hi, Matthias. Welcome in. Thank you so much for the biddies. I appreciate it. We can make a verdant bloom petal. And if we make those, we can actually... They have healing properties?
The Spire has sent you to a dangerous place, Chosen One.
Okay.
But you're not alone. You should look for your friends now.
Yeah, I'm gonna look for my friends.
You'll need them. And
I'll need them, okay. I'll just get 2 of these. Collect all. Okay, but can I then pick this up again, or is it just gonna stay here? I mean, I guess it's maybe like workbenches in Minecraft. Is it me, or was the video a bit laggy? The bit alert, not the stream. Oh, that bit alert, because it's a GIF, that sometimes happens. There's nothing you can do about it. Because it's basically like a video file that's converted. So Artemis is not going to change that. That's just going to happen sometimes. Because you're compressing way too many frames into a GIF. Had so much fun. I am actually having a lot of fun so far. I feel like there's so much to discover and so much to do. Exactly. Sometimes it just doesn't give. But if we're gonna have to collect so much or make so many crafting tables, I should probably collect wood on the go. And if we're gonna go down there, do we think we can... I genuinely don't know if we take fall damage. Yeah, we take fall damage. Okay, well, that's good to know. That's good to know. The thing is, I feel like the things I have in my hotbar currently, I can probably put this away in my inventory. I have a little bit of a limited inventory, though. That's probably going to be an interesting challenge. I'll put the sandwich away for more dire times. Oh, you can also feed it to your familiar. Hold on. I think my familiar could use that.
Tasty.
Tasty! That sounded silly. Okay. Let's see if something is in my inventory and I collect more of it, if it still goes into my hotbar. No, it actually does go into my inventory. Okay, that's good. I don't exactly know what I need the cotton flowers for, but they're pretty, so I'm going to collect them. And then we should probably make our way to that, that abandoned hearth. I don't want to fight. Are you okay, Abu? Are you okay? Are you good? Do you need help? Bolan is missing, but Vex doesn't seem worried. He's probably just exploring nearby. We really ought to be sticking together, but who has time to worry about that when there's a Witchspire to get to? There is a Chirilli crater, not character, a Chirilli crater close by. We're going to scout it. Hopefully Volan learns to stay still and not keep wandering alone. That clown. More soon, E. Okay, we have ads coming up in 40 seconds. I just got, ooh, I got Wand of the Whispers. I got a new wand. Damage 3, damage 2. Okay, so I can put my old wand away. And now I have a fancier wand that does more damage. That's cool. And I got an incense. Okay, interesting. And I got copper ingots. Are you, Abu, are you good? Are you good? The ads are about to start, so I think I might just, I actually don't know if the time pauses. If I can pause this game, but I'll just put it like this and I'll keep an eye on it. But we're just going to take a quick ad break. Feel free to hang around. Feel free to get yourself something to drink or something to snack. And I'll see you guys in 5 minutes, okay? I'm back. Also, oh my god, Esther, you are getting really close. You are getting really, really close. And Anna is like so close to you as well. That is wild. Absolutely bonkers. I hope you guys had a nice break. Damn, that wand looks badass.
Where should I put my heart?
Oh. Unlock the hearth in your luminaries. Build a hearth. Okay. I still have 0, though. Yeah, it kind of looks like a sword. But I need 1... whatever that is. And I don't know how to get that. What did the narrator just say? Oh, a tail leaf. That feels like maybe a little bit above our pay grade. Maybe not. How? Oh, they just take really long to get to my... How do I attack with this wand? I want my other wand back. I want both of my wands in my thing because I think I need both of them. I don't think it was a replacement. It was an addition. Also, I just realized my lights aren't on. It's a little dark here. Hold on. I want my other wand back. I got an egg. Love that. Love that. A good egg is always nice, I guess. Okay, but there's another tail leaf there, but there's a tail leaf of level 4 there, so I might want to take that on first. Although level 5 tail leaf is closer, I think. Ah! I got stuck in an attack. Oh yes, I leveled up. That's what I was trying to do. Because now, that's called luminaries. That's what it called. And now I can actually get that. Okay, so I just need to level up to get those. Stellar Burst unlocks a recipe for a wand. Kind of want that one. That's nice. And then I have Arc Flare Coil Spellblade unlocks a recipe for a Spellblade. I want that too. Then I just need to go make another workbench. I guess. If I want to craft those things. Okay, but eventually you're going to have like a base and you're going to probably have like storage and chests and stuff that you kind of return to. So I was thinking, how many wands are you going to be able to carry over time? Just gonna collect all the berries and flowers and things. And then it says build a hearth. So that's going to be like, we're going to set up camp somewhere, I guess. Which is probably also where we can place our workbench then. There's just a lot of resources back here. Actually, that tower is kind of a nice place. Maybe we can set up camp here. That would be like a good place to find again, I guess. Has some water nearby. Oh, we can even open it up. Look. I guess. I found a chest. Let's see what's in here. Oh, nice. Okay. Why am I tempted to put, like, my stuff up there? But it's a risk, because then obviously what if something breaks at one point?
Take that!
Yay, we did it. But I definitely need to eat something now. Okay, there we go. My health is good again. I do actually like this tower. I might actually set up my camp here. I think that's a good thing. So then I'm gonna have to build a workbench. And then at the workbench, I can build a hearth. Weirdly mesmerizing. I have to agree. Oh no, I just have to go into the build menu, I guess. Yeah, there we go. Oh damn, that's a... I'm not trying... Why am I flying? There we go. I didn't mean to go up. I guess we could just place that, like,
This place
right there.
is starting to feel like home.
I know. This is starting to feel like home, actually. We have a workbench. We have a cooker. I have, like, enough. Let's actually place a cooker as well. Why not? Then we have a chest. I don't have enough wood to create a chest, but I guess it would be nice if we... level up your familiar, unlock familiar
We'll
ability.
need to nurture it if we're to be successful here.
Okay. Is there any way, like, let's take a quick look at the map. Oh, that's the abandoned hearth. Okay, so you can actually see on the map where your hearth is, which is good. That means that we can find our way back here. But I guess we just need more wood so that we can make a chest, because obviously I have a feeling, like our inventory is gonna fill up really fast. But we basically just have to level up. Yay, we did it. Am I gonna attack that one in one go? I think so. I like the familiar that I picked, by the way. I think she's really badass. Oh, we did it. Yay, let's go. Also, my familiar, like, just doesn't take damage. Look at how well she's doing. Absolute queen. Like, I take damage, but she's fine. There we go. I was on my way to collect wood. That's what I was actually doing. So that I could make a chest. And I guess I'm curious what I can make in the cooking pot. To see if that, like, gives me better meals that probably are better for, like, restoring my health. Because eating the raw berries doesn't do that much. And we've collected quite some, like, mushrooms and stuff, so... The sounds my familiar makes is so cute. I love it. Okay, I'm just collecting all the wood bits and all them berries. And then I should probably make my way back to my hearth. Hearth? I don't know how to say it. Right? It sounds a little bit like purring, but honestly, I feel like it genuinely looks a little bit like an owl cat. Like, if I see the body of this creature, it even sort of sits like an owl, but also like a cat at the same time. It's like half loafing with his back paws. I think it's really cute. Oh, I guess you can probably also set up with an F. I mean, heart and then hearth. Yeah, I could get that, but with an F? Do you say TH is an F? Oh. We did it.
Yoink.
With an F sound. No, but like, genuine question. Do you say the TH is an F? I love how this is yet another game where I can just get horrendously distracted by gathering stuff that I definitely do not need. I mean, I'm working on my quest technically because I need to level up my abilities. So this is good. Yay, we leveled up. Level 4. Perfect. But we need to level up our familiar, who is now level 3. So we just need to keep going, I think. Hearth? Yeah, okay. So that makes sense. I'm famous. That's actually really funny. That's all I'm gonna be thinking about every single time I see your name now. You do know that's gonna like probably leads to a really annoying stim. Chaotic voice note has been made. Okay, I'll listen to it after stream. Ooh, I can make an egg because I have an egg. I can make more of these leaves. I can make simple porridge, but what do I need? Oh, I need wheat. I lisp on the Oh, God. Oh, we can actually make things with the hearth. Interesting. We can't make simple planks, though, and I wonder why. Oh, we need simple planks. We can't make things. That's how we level it up. I don't know why I thought that was a crafting menu. My brain just didn't lock in on that. But if we have simple planks and spirit dust, we can actually level up the hearth. There we go. Simple planks are hard to make, I know, but look, we can make simple planks here. Now I see. Okay, but a wand shaft. The smutty book reader in me is just not. god. I've read too much smut for something to be named, especially in a magical realm, to be named the Wand Shaft. Oh. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah. Great. No, it was definitely my own dirty mind that did that. I'm not laughing about the dino. I didn't even see that message. I literally was laughing about this because my mind just instantly went to like beyond dirty places. I mean, to be fair, there is a reason for it because this is the single most handedly worst translation to Dutch I've ever read for the word shaft. All the Dutchies, I'm gonna traumatize you. I'm super sorry for that. But all the smut books that I've read where I've actually read translated versions, they refer to a guy's dick as a shaft. If you translate that to Dutch, they have in fact translated it to schacht, which is potentially the least and most horrible translation you could give it, because we don't refer to that ever in that way. They did not go with stung or coker. Worse. Out. Out. Well, no, Abu. I mean, yeah, maybe in like Old Dutch. In like the olden days, but nowadays the only applicable use for the word schacht is when you're talking about an elevator shaft. The only. It is literally the least sexy way you can describe it. And mind you, in these smut books, it's usually a scene where like she is looking at it for the first time and she is in awe of the size and girth of the schacht. No! Ew! Disgusting! Any other word you could have used for translation would have been better than that. It is not, no. I'm surprised you read smut in Dutch. Well, that's because I initially thought my English wasn't good enough to read certain fantasy novels in English, which is why I picked them up before being fully aware of how smutty it was. And then I got really into it, but then I was kind of stuck with reading it in Dutch because I started reading it in Dutch and I wanted to complete my book series. So yeah, for anyone wondering, I read A Court of Silver Flames in Dutch. It's horrific. I cannot recommend reading that type of books in Dutch. It's not great. Not great. Cannot recommend. Because Dutch is like the most cringe language ever. Ever. When it comes to any sexy talk. Just not great. I hear Thomas, you do know that on the wheel spin, there is literally a thing where I have to read a page from my Dutch smut book. It's like not even a milestone. It's already on the wheel spin. We just never land on it. We've landed on it twice. I've actually done it. Abu. See? My point being! We blame Gerdine Belen for this. She's the translator. Yeah, I definitely blame her for it. But ever since reading that book, the word shaft in my brain is just exclusively reserved for smutty things. And, well, we started this whole stream with a dildo-shaped door. So now I'm like, I cannot be saved, I'm afraid. Yes, of course. Thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate it. Okay, but that's the base for a wand. That is the handle for a mighty spell blade. I have unlocked the recipe for this, but I need to make, okay, hold on. If I make a wand shaft, I can make that wand that I unlocked earlier. I kind of want to try that. Also, I'm so sorry. The person editing my streams to videos is gonna have to watch all this. I'll send him a message up front, being like, I'm so sorry for what you're gonna have to listen to in this stream. my sincerest apologies. A handle for a mighty spell blade. Listen, you read Fairy Smut or you read Fairy Smut. Do they speak Dutch? No. But I guess the gist of the conversation is very clear. We're watching this. Oh, and participating in all the shenanigans, Jess. Don't pretend like you are innocent in any of this. I actually have everything I need to make this wand. I want to make it. And then I can also make a spell blade hilt. We literally started this stream on a holy penis, so I guess it was only downhill from there, huh? Oh my goodness. The chaos. I wish I was surprised with you lot, but... Or with my lot, you know, with my brain. It all sounds like smut now, I know. Okay, let's collect all of these.
Well done.
And then... Oh, I need more spirit dust, which I think we get from fighting the creatures. But we do have another wand now. I have to be honest, this one I don't like that much. Also, oh my god, this one does 5 damage. It's a rudimentary wand, yet not a simple wand to wield. Oh damn. Okay. Let's go fight some creatures. Oh my god. Oh my god, I almost feel bad about killing these because they're so cute. I also somehow accidentally started a fight with like 3 of them at the same time. Oh shit. They attack.
Toes cold embrace.
Oh my god, that is so scary. I died. And we did like barely any damage to them. Oh shit. I got killed by baby sheep, yeah. It's a humbling experience, I tell you. Okay, let's fight the tail leaf instead. I feel like I'm more ready for that. It is a difficult wand to wield. I feel like I'm generally missing a lot of my attacks. Abu! Not you raiding into the middle of me trying to fight a creature. Hold on.
Return
Hold on. I'm just gonna go here and make sure that I pick things up. Yeah, that's how we collect spirit dust. Okay. Hello. Truly the only place to go. Well, welcome in, friends. Welcome to the chaos. Anyone from my side, if you're not following Abu yet, what are you doing? Go fix that right now. Right now. Such a chaotic human being, as you might have just seen. Abu does a lot of co-working. That is how he's able to cause chaos in chat while also streaming himself, in case you wondered. But thank you so much for coming over here. I appreciate it. Thank you. As you can see, we are playing a really cool magic game. And I am currently trying to collect spirit dust by fighting these cool creatures back here. And I just unlocked a really cool new wand. And I'm stuck. So I'm trying to fight with my new wand. That is a little bit questionable to fight with. I have to agree with that. Ooh, there we go. I got it. What is that? Oh my god, my little Locto is in the water. Well, writing while modding. I am. How much writing do you get done when you're causing that chaos? And how many times does the word shaft accidentally end up in your writing? You know, just a general question. Do we try to take on the baby sheep again? I feel like maybe fighting 3 at the same time was probably not a great idea. Oh my god, look at that flower. That's beautiful. Wait, what is this? It's a container, and then if I click it, I see things that are in my own inventory. These are the things that I made.
The sun sets once again.
I'm confused. Why is it in the container? Oh, that's where I died. That's everything I lost because... Okay, we need to make a chest. I was like, what is that? That's like a death container. That's actually kind of cool. I was like, what? Why is all my stuff in this thing? Well, that's probably why. So I can make a chest. And then I can put all my stuff in the chest. And I wanted to also make a spell blade. Oh, that's what I was doing. I was collecting spirit dust so that I could actually make a spell blade because I was curious what that would do. A death container, so a coffin? Well, not really, because it doesn't really hold my body. It holds my stuff. It is giving kind of Palea vibes. I agree. Okay, I don't want to fight with all 3 of them. Can I just isolate one and then just fight only that one? That was level 8, though. That one's level 8, too. There's one back there that's level 6. Maybe I should start with that. But I have a feeling they're all going to come for me again. But I feel like I can get really close to this one. It just doesn't do anything. Oh my god, I've summoned the army of the lamb. Oh my god, I've made a mistake. I have made a huge mistake. Run! This is not good. Oh my god, they're following me. Help! They don't leave me alone. Help! I'm being followed by an army of terrifyingly cute sheep. Oh my god, they're still going. I'm concerned. Killer sheep. Why did they make the most lethal? You can't just not attack one. They all just follow you. Okay, well, I guess you isolated yourself from the group. Oh. You kind of get, like, stuck if it does that. Interesting. Oh my god, it just spawned in more, or it found us. I don't know what's happening. It's almost done, though. Oh, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die. We did it, though. That only took, like, all my health, from one terrifying sheep. I'm concerned. These are much easier to kill. I tell you that. There we go. I was collecting spirit dust. That's my primary reason for doing this.
I've never seen anything like it before.
Why is that tail leaf looking so cool? This looks like a glowing one. Oh, let's go. We got it. Petty had a little lamp. Yeah. Yeah, that wasn't great, huh? It's the rare glitter and gold edition. Yay! We got another one. Oh, there's also something back there that I haven't picked up.
Loot, loot, loot.
I don't know what this game is, but I'm afraid I need her. Well, she released last week. She's in early access. It's called Witchspire, and it's actually really... I'm having a really good time so far. I almost got killed by an army of terrifying cute sheep, but...
Ooh, come on.
Come on. You just bonded with Tail Leaf. Element nature. Gifted with endurance, this familiar can use its wings to conjure powerful winds and is never afraid to unleash them. Wait, hold on. I don't know if it's very difficult to level up the familiar. I've been working on it for a little while, but I've also been distracted with other things. I now got a second familiar. Hold on. And then I can swap. Oh, wait. That's why that tail leaf looked different. It was a potential familiar. And now I have two, which means that if one of them perishes in a fight, we have, like, a backup. And you killed it. Well... yeah, because I think that's how I think that's what I was supposed to do. Let's see if we have enough spirit dust to make that blade, that spell blade. Flappy flying flower. Yes. We do actually have enough now. I kind of want to see what that does and how we can work with it. Also, if we want to upgrade this one, we don't have enough spirit dust for sure now because we just used it all on the blade, but we can collect some more spirit dust and then we can make some planks and then we can upgrade the hearth. Okay. Now I have a sharp blade for the opportunistic witch. Hold on. I'm gonna go in here. I'm gonna put some stuff away. I have a knowledge potion. Grants 2,500 points of experience. Wait, can we feed that to our familiar and will it then level up? Question. Do we try it? Okay, that did absolutely nothing. No, this is not a demo. The game is out. It released last week. It is an early access version of the game though. But yeah, you can now officially fully play it. I think you should maybe get it. I think so too, Jess. I think so too. Okay, let's see. I can put that in my... I will keep the berries because it's actually like kind of good food in fights. I also got coins. And I got a ritual scroll. Oh, if I carry that, I'm like, I can go back home. Okay, so that's actually useful to keep in my inventory. I guess I'll keep my coins as well. I'll put all of this away for now. I will put my blade back here, and then I'll put this in my chest as well. And then I kind of want to go check out... Oh, that looks cool. How much damage does that do? 5. Okay, so it's like very similar to my most powerful wand. Also, I see like all of these gem nodes. I'm like, well, how do I... Because I've watched like a teeny tiny bit of other people's stream. And like people were chopping trees and stuff as well. But I guess we haven't unlocked that phase yet. But we just need to like level up our familiar. So I guess we're just going to continue to fight. Oh, wait. I can already level up my familiar. I didn't realize they had a separate skill tree. Oh, wait. I can do 2. Okay, let's actually level up our main one because that one is cool. The Cinder Blast fires a projectile that bounces and explodes, leaving an area that damages enemies and buffs allies, giving increased attack damage. Ooh, that sounds interesting. Oh, I accidentally clicked that one when I was hovering over it. Well, I guess we'll just get both then. Oopsie. Oh, wait. Do we have like separate... I think we have separate skill trees because we still have 3 luminaries. So our familiar has its own luminaries that we can use. Interesting. Lucky. I want to get lucky. Furniture and decoration. A simple home. Do I tempt myself to immediately go into the building of this game? Conjure spirits that slice nearby trees for you. I want that, but I don't have it left. I need hearth level 2 and logging skill level 1 out of... Oh, okay. I'm currently... The hearth level is not too hard, but I'm not ready for that one yet. And I can make a furnace once... there we go. Okay, so I need to upgrade my hearth. So I guess we're just going to continue to fight spirits then. Nurture your hearth. Yeah, okay. I am gonna die again. I just need to remember to eat when I'm fighting these dumb sheep. They do so much damage when they get near you. It's actually ridiculous. And they actually try to get really close, so maybe the knife isn't like a bad idea to use. Where is my familiar? Question. And why is she not helping me? I think they can teleport or something. Oh no! I'm stuck. When they freeze you, that's actually really rough. Taking on 3 of them is one hell of a job. Oh, I got stuck in the circle. Oh, that was close. Oh shit, I'm gonna die.
I've missed this.
Okay, I'm full health again. I'm trying to let my mana restore itself. Oh shit. These are actually really hard to beat. No, I'm stuck in the circle. Oh, that's really shit when that happens. Oh no, I'm gonna die again. I'm gonna die. I mean, we're slowly getting there. But these murderous sheeps are really scary. Okay, I got it. Oh my goodness.
This is mine.
That was just one though. There's multiple back there still. That one like barely took any damage, by the way. Oh no, I'm stuck in the circle. Oh, I just dashed out in time. They just spawn new ones. This is actually really hard. Holy shit. Where is my familiar? And why is it not helping me? There we go. Okay, they're helping now. The sounds that these sheeps make as well is... I think I might have just killed one. Did we just kill both of them? I think we might have. But where's the loot? We did level up, so we got a lot more luminaries, actually. Maybe... Okay, so Tail Leaf also has luminaries, so we can actually upgrade those as well. And look at that. Our little Locto actually leveled up, too. Ooh. Okay, so these are like things we can craft at the workbench. Let's see. 5% damage is interesting, but damage resistance is also... Although I do feel like we still are in a place where we can just walk away a little bit, eat something, and then like our damage is fine. So I don't necessarily feel like we are continuously losing because we take too much damage. I might just unlock that one for now. Also, it says 1 out of 30. Does that mean that we can, like... Do we need to... We need to put 30 towards it? Or how does that work? Oh my goodness, let's go, Jess. Okay, we need to put 30. That's actually a lot of luminaries. But Tail Leaf can also... We can do the other one with Tail Leaf then. And start saving for the health one. And then we'll do that one last, I think. And then we also got new luminaries, but I don't know... I think we're probably going to have to upgrade this first before we can do that. I guess I can unlock that one already. But like our skill... Oh my god, the skill tree... Oh my god. But yeah, we can definitely only unlock those once we get the furnace. But I think we might be able to unlock this now. That is a skull kill tree? What? No, a tall skill tree. Wait, we only have here, but we obviously have in our chest as well, I think. No, we don't have any dust in here anymore. Okay. Let's go fight some easier targets then. Because I have a feeling that with continuously killing the sheep, we do level up, but we don't actually collect that much spirit dust really fast. Thank you for the uptime reminder. Yay! There we go.
I like the look of that.
See, that goes a lot faster. These are a lot easier to target. Ooh, I took damage there. That was a bit silly. But I think we got it. Let's go. I do like my Tail Leaf Spirit, actually. I think they're really nice. Ooh, I see a Rockling back there. That should be an easy target. Because they're only level 2. Okay, got it. Got some spirit dust. Stop influencing me. I just spent 30 bucks on a game because of her. Hey, you're supporting gamers and game studios and real artists. That's a good thing. What is that? Stop it. Oh my god. Those are kind of scary, but also kind of cute. Oh, okay, I don't like them. They're actually really scary. They do like the with their, you know? But they are quite easy to fight, so that's good. Pincers, that's the word. Oof, okay, I took some damage there. These buggers are quite fast to kick, like, to catch up on you. Oh, we already got it. Never mind. Oh, I probably shouldn't walk in that circle. That wasn't smart. But the pinch, where did the H go? Good point. Oh, we can collect sand. That's something we didn't have yet. Let's go collect some. And then collect some more spirit dust. We did already just collect 5, so we are making progress. I think we have 3 in our chests at home, so that means that we now have 8. We got it. I need 10 to upgrade my hearth. Ooh, I got a spellblade hilt. Okay, so I... Oh my god. That... Oh my god, there's like multiple. Hello? Shall we not? I took something, I guess, from them and I didn't like it. I did not expect you to be there, you forest goblin. Okay, we got that one. Oop. All of a sudden, there's a crab here fighting us as well. Whoa. Oh, ew. What is that? What are you doing? Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay, we got it. Oh, my goodness. Okay, let's restore our health. Take some more sand. And then let's, Froblin Mage. I don't know what that red circle was, but I didn't like it. Ow. I took damage. Not that much, though. It's fine. Oh, we just did it. Ooh, we got a ritual scroll. Oh. Apparently there was another Froblin. I didn't realize that. I'm just taking damage, but like, it was kind of effective to just take the damage and just accept it. That was actually really good. You probably could do with some food as well. There we go. I guess I just took something from the Froblin hut. And they didn't like me for it. I'm just collecting all my resources on my way. And then I guess we should have enough now, so we can probably go back to our little base camp and upgrade our hearth. Also, I'm going to switch familiars again. For the simple reason that I think it's good to level both of them up. The sound when you're eating. Yeah, it's the sound design of this game is really funny. Like, there's sometimes really silly sounds, but I like it. This is a pretty part of the world, though. I like where we are. Like a nice little river back here. It's very cute. Where are we? Okay, so we were just at the beach here. There is something here as well. Like there's more like points of interest. The fight pillar allows you to fly freely within its bounds. Interesting. But I guess let's make our way back to our hearth. And if we do find... do they not automatically level up when you level up? They don't. They have their own level system, I think. Because both of my... They had, like, different levels before. Oh, we got them. Let's go. Thank you for the hug. I appreciate it. I should probably also go find berries. Or make food, because I'm actually running out of my berry supply. Am I going the right way? I am not going the right way, as a matter of fact. Wait, there's another one of these here. Do I dare to take the thing that's in there? With the risk of spawning more froblins? Let's actually stack up on berries first. There's some berry bushes. Ooh, thank you for the self-care check. Let me actually drink something. I mean, I think when we take stuff from these, we spawn the evil...
Yoink.
Yep. Yep, that's when you spawn them. We did just get gold, so that's good. Oh god. Oh wow. Okay, they all started fighting me all at once. Okay, we got one. That's good. Yep. Yeah, my character just said yoink. Wait, did we not spawn multiple? Forest froblins thingies? Or did we just kill all of them? I think we already... Did we just get all of them that easily? Am I gonna steal the sand? Oh, that's shimmer dust! I'm stealing that. Ooh, that's cute, Mike. I love that. Let's go. Okay, let's see. Because I'm definitely going the wrong direction again. And then from here, I need to keep right. Let's not get distracted again. I can do that, right? I think. Yeah, I guess this familiar has really effective effects. I like it. Okay, let's see, because I think then we need to make some planks. I wonder if you can use stuff that is like in your inventory. I didn't need to put that there. I'm just like curious if you can use that to... Hold on, let's craft. I think so. We need a 10, right? That's just crafting. Yeah, fire versus plant. That's probably just really effective. I hadn't thought about that, but it actually makes a lot of sense. If you have like certain elements that are more effective. That's probably also why maybe against the sheep the other one was not as effective. That's actually very obvious, or like very logical.
Nice one.
I keep getting like Steam achievements. Yay! Hearth leveled up. New luminaries are now available to unlock. Open luminaries. Also, oh my god, okay, I just realized because I changed my position again. Yesterday, I saw the most mind-boggling video on Instagram. And I really want to try this, so I'm gonna have to like order some supplies for it. This was a video of someone in the car, and they literally tied their legs together at their knees. And they said, when you finally discovered that tying your knees together gives you the comfort you've been looking for. And then there's a physiotherapist that basically like responds to that video, and they literally walk you through why that makes sense. And they're like, yeah, especially if you're hypermobile or you have like very loose joints, your hips are continuously working like 10 times harder than anyone else's to stabilize the central part of your body, because your like that joint, like the ginormous hip joint, is incredibly unstable if you're flexible, which means that your entire body becomes unstable because it's like the center part of everything. So when you're sitting, what it is doing is it's continually working to keep your legs, instead of like falling outward and like basically popping out of your hip socket, your muscles and your glutes and the upper parts of your legs are continuously working to keep your legs like just in a normal position, which for a lot of people, and I have had this so badly for like the past year, for a lot of people with EDS or like any other thing that causes like extreme flexibility or hypermobility, means that you have permanently restless legs. I cannot for the life of me relax my legs. Like, it genuinely feels like they're always in the wrong position. When I'm sleeping, when I'm sitting, and this person is like, just tie your knees together. Preferably put like, you know, when you have those beach balls, like a half inflated beach, or not really beach balls, but like small exercise balls, like the rubber ones, half inflated, and put it in between. So it actually puts your legs in like a straight position rather than sort of pulling your knees inwards. And then just put a strap around it. And you're actually like your hip muscles will, for the first time ever, be able to relax because they don't have to hold your legs in the right place. And apparently it gives insane release for people that have this issue. And I was like, what the fuck? All this time there was actually like something that could help me when I have extreme restless legs day. Like, it's not always as bad. I have days where it's like fine, but I also have days where like the lowest part of your spine, I don't know what that's called in English. Like, it physically starts to hurt because my hips are tilted and I'm leaning on it all day. But that's the only way that my legs are comfortable. And like, I keep pulling one leg up and I keep sitting straight up and like, it doesn't work. And like, nothing makes my legs feel comfortable. Nothing. From the hip down, it's just restless. And now I'm like, that explains so much because it is restless. There is literally no rest in my legs because my legs and my hips are like continuously working to just stay in place. It would be funny if a cop pulls you over and asks you to get out of the car. Luckily, I don't drive cars, so that helps. Is that your lumbar? No, it's like literally the last part. Also, hi Timbo, it's good to see you. The last part of your spine, like the tiniest, like if you fall on it, you can go blind. That part. Is it just called your tailbone? I knew that word. I just, for some reason, never realized that was what it was called. In Dutch, we have like such a specific word for it. But yeah, it's called your tailbone. Like, that part hurts. To be fair, I did actually potentially bruise that at one point, falling down a flight of stairs when I was really young. And for like weeks on end, it really hurt to sit down. So I think maybe that's also the reason that it continues to hurt. But yeah, if I look it up, if I translate the Dutch word, because in Dutch it's called een stoutje, it's translated to tailbone. Yeah, it's the very tip. Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Your mom broke hers falling in a boat. Oh, I actually don't know if mine was just like bruised or also broken because I never went to the hospital for it. I just remember being in excruciating pain for like 4 or 5 weeks after. Every time I had to sit down. It was horrible. I was a child and I very vividly remember it was during one of the holidays and we were visiting my grandparents and I was really excited. So I tried to run down the stairs and I slipped on the first part of the stairs and I went all the way from the top of the stairs to the bottom of the stairs on my butt. Like, it was horrible. It hurt. I don't think I've ever hurt that bad. Well, that's not true. Definitely hurt that bad, but it was one of the worst parts, like one of the worst pains ever. Definitely hurt that bad before, or like after that, but it was not great. And especially the aftermath was really uncomfortable. But yeah, I really want to try the thing where like I tie my knees together and my hips can just relax because I'm so curious to see if that's going to help with my restless legs. I've been putting squishmallows everywhere under and around my body when I go to sleep to get the weight off my joints. That is really smart. I also want to get one of those pregnancy pillows because apparently that can also really help if you struggle to find like good, comfortable sleeping positions. which obviously people that are pregnant also have. It can also help for people that have like loose joints and stuff, because you can actually lay on your shoulder while the rest of your body is like a little bit elevated, which means that your shoulder doesn't like pop out of its socket when you lean on it. And practically slid down. Yeah, it can be really painful. Stairs are dangerous if you don't watch out. Okay, but we actually leveled up our hearth, which means that we can now make a furnace, which is really cool. And we can make a witch's pickaxe. I definitely want to make that one because that allows us to collect all those resources around us. We can get a small gardening. There's gardening in this game. I'm surely getting that. I keep getting Steam achievements. It's actually really fun. I don't think I can get that one yet. I think that's linked to higher up in the skill tree. I can get this one though, because I have a high enough endurance skill. I can actually get the vigor, which is a stat gain. I'll get that. Why not? Because I don't think there's anything else I can get as of now anyways. Can I upgrade any of these? I don't think I can just yet. Oh, I can. Oh, those are just like upgrades like that. Okay, I'll upgrade. I'm gonna upgrade the wands first, and then I'm gonna upgrade the spell blades, I think. I installed your Minecraft mod pack. Seems the mods are installed, but my game visually looks very vanilla. The sky in your Minecraft looks so soft. Mine is still blocky. Any tips? Oh. Have you enabled the shader? Because even if you install the mod pack, you still have to enable the shaders in your video settings before it actually shows up as your shader. There's like different options for it. Because I think the mod pack comes with different shaders. You also need to enable all the resource packs that are part of the mod pack. If you don't know how to do that, I would just suggest Googling how to enable shaders and how to enable resource packs. But yeah, basically when you install the mod pack, it's all in your game, but it's not active yet. So you need to activate it. It's not difficult to do at all, but the reason I say Google is because then you can easily like see probably an instruction with photos that is 10 times easier than me trying to verbally explain how to do it, because then it's just going to get lost in the sauce. But yeah, you should probably have everything. You just need to toggle it quickly. Okay, but I think we have unlocked everything we can do now because we are also out of luminaries, but we actually have increased.
Time flies, and so do I.
I think it's bedtime.
Yeah, I think it's bedtime.
Not yet. Not yet. We have 15 more minutes of stream. You silly. We have 30 gold. That's actually quite a lot. Maybe just for safety's sake, just in case like I die, I put half of it in my chest. I also have 2 homebound ritual scrolls, which I think... Yeah, that returns you to your most recent hearth. So you can actually... let's actually put that all the way at the bottom. That's like our emergency exit. If we ever get into a situation where like we're fighting and we just don't, like we can't continue, then we can actually trigger that, I guess. And we can now make our pickaxe, but we need carapace, a hardened shell that may be useful for... Oh, we probably get that by fighting those crabs, because I have 2 and I think I fought 2 crabs. I don't think they always drop it. And we need froblin goo. Okay, so we actually have to get quite some stuff for this still. So I guess then we have to go explore to find more of those froblin huts so that we can get more froblins to fight. And we need to go find more of those crabs. I think we can maybe start with the crabs. Is it... Which direction is that again? I always forget. Yeah, that way. Also, more frogs! Exactly. Exactly. Also, thank you so much for the biddies and highlighting your message. I love those. Those look so pretty in chat. But it says our main quest is now use your new familiar's ability. I guess if we just get into a fight, that's gonna happen, right? I'm assuming. Okay, there's rocklings here, but I actually don't really care for the rocklings. I just want to go to the beach. To the beach each? What is that in the sky back there? What are all those things in the sky back there? Interesting. It's coming for me. Ow. Oh, we got it. Yay. But how do I use my new ability? Oh, I can press Q and E to control my familiar's abilities. That's why. Do you know if this game is on Switch too? I have absolutely no idea. I'm sorry. But I guess Google has the answer for you. Let's see. Let's try to use E. Okay, that wasn't as effective as I expected. I don't know how to press all the buttons at the same time. Oh, wow. That was very effective, though. Okay, we got some more of the things that we need. Is that maybe the tower where... Well, that is a Witchspire in the back. That is true. That's the thing we need to fly to. But I wonder what these things are. How are you doing? You could probably do with a little bit of food as well. There we go.
Delicious.
Delicious. No. We did it. I find the abilities to use interesting because the E one, for example, like it creates, like it drops stuff, but then I'm like, okay, that's cool and all, but it drops it exactly where my familiar is. Look for your friends in the Chirilli crater. Okay, well, we're gonna do that later, but I first want to get some more of these shells. I accidentally ate a lot of my berries because I was trying to do a spell attack. That was great. Oh, we got it. Okay. The thing is, I just collected one and it says in my inventory that I have 2 of them. I don't know if it's me, but I have a feeling like I sometimes don't get all the loot. Because we definitely just killed 3 of them and all 3 of them dropped it. Because I had 2 and then I just killed this one and now I still have 2. Yes, there is a discount for Witchspire because I think it's like the release discount, right? I don't think a familiar has an inventory, no. It has a skill tree, but not an inventory. Oh, that was fast. Wow, we are getting a lot stronger. Okay, I just picked up another one. Now I have 3. Okay. We bonded with another one. We bonded with a Spectra. Element Nox. Scholars spend eons researching this familiar's unusual way of moving. Element Ethereal. Equipable near the hearth. Okay, let's bond with it. Slay. A crabby. Why is this one not fighting back? It just didn't care. It was like, never mind. I'll chill. Also, we need to go to the Cirilli crater. I think that might be here, actually.
Take that! Ah!
Oh, we got it already. Damn, our familiar got strong. Holy shit. I mean, I think our powers also got strong. Like, our wand got stronger, but that combined. There we go. See, that went so fast. It says, like, the quest icon is back here, though, so... Like, if I try to follow this on the map, that's where it's pointing to. Ooh, thank you for the uptime reminder. Yeah, okay, so we can't walk up there anymore. Okay, we made it, we made it. Oh, damn. Uh-oh. Game is lagging a lot. I mean, those are level 5. I think I can take those. We took on the stupid sheep. Although, these seem to be fire creatures. So maybe we should switch our familiar to a non-fire-based one. These are so cute. I want these as my familiar. Oh, damn. When they attack fast, huh? Whoa! I feel like I'm fighting multiple at the same time. Oh no, I'm not. I'm still fighting the same one. That's dying. Okay, got it. Got it. We don't have a lot of food left though, so maybe we shouldn't pick too many fights while we're here. It is single player and multiplayer. It's not MMO. As in, you can play with friends, but it's not an MMO. No Volon, of course. We heard some commotion coming from a Froblin cave. It must be him. He's always up to no good. This place holds many dangers, that is certain. Even Vex looks worried. I've never seen a Quoll worried before. I can't let anything happen to him. I'm going to need a better weapon. If you haven't already, consider acquiring something more powerful. Hope to see you soon. E. Okay. So apparently there's a Froblin cave somewhere here, which is the thing that we need to be able, like, we need more Froblin stuff. But I'm also a little bit scared because there's not really any food here. And these fuckers are quite strong. Unless we can eat these flowers. We cannot. The Froblin cave is back there, but, like, I don't know. I think if we invest it, there's a risk that we spawn a lot of Froblins, and I don't know if we're ready for that, but... The book animation bothers you. Abu was also bothered by it. Okay, there's at least a chest here. Which gave us coins and verdant bloom. The verdant bloom allows us to make the tea things. Like the leaves that also have healing powers. Maybe we should go back and actually stock up. And, like, also put our familiar, the one that we just bonded with, because I think it's currently in our inventory. We should probably... Oh. I walked too close. Oh, shit. Now they're triggered. Now they're gonna attack. I just wanted to pass by. No harm done. How do I get out of here? Okay, I think the scary music just stopped. Oh, we can just go here. No idea where exactly we are because this is like a new fruit, I think. Yeah, I found Fey fruit. Okay, let's take it. Oh, we're just over here. Okay, we're not even that far out. Let's walk back to our hearth first and, like, prepare a little bit more before we go back in there. Am I going the right direction? I am. Because we already tackled that froblin thing, we need to go around this. And then here to the left is our little house. Hi, Toast Tavern. Welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. That's actually really cool that you can do that.
This place is starting to feel like home.
You can only do it twice, though. Also, we need copper and, like, spirit dust. And surely we actually need that to... And cinder blooms to upgrade to the next level. Okay, so that makes a lot of sense, actually. So let's put those away, then, because those are now actually valuables. And we can actually bond with our Spectra. We now have... Yeah, and that has more luminaries, actually, that we can spend, I guess. Oh, wait. I'm also in my chest at the same time. That doesn't really work. I can unlock both of them. And then you can start working on the resilient one, I guess. This is actually not Palia, Till's Tavern. This is Witchspire. It's another game. It has a very similar vibe, but it's like very Palia-like. I do agree. But it is like magic and stuff. It's really cool. I feel like where in Palia there's like no fighting. It's very chill. Like Palia is I guess the peaceful version, and this definitely has there's quite some fighting. I don't play Palia. That's fine. That is fair. That is fair. I mean, to be fair, it does really look similar. Like, especially the world and the way that the design of the art style and the furniture is like super, super similar to Palia. So I totally get the momentary confusion. Okay, let's actually get this and also put that away. No, I actually wanted to... Where did I put that? There we go. One of the home spells. I'll put another part of my money away, I think. Yeah, the graphics and the movements are very, very similar for sure. Okay, we now have 7 of these. We need 10 of them. But we also need more of the frog stuff, so that's okay. Poisonous unless cooked. Okay, so we definitely need to cook that. It's good that I didn't try to eat it. Ah, there we go. Okay, let's just craft like the max of that so we have some more food. And I wanted to make a lot of these because these are also like the verdant petal. I guess I can craft as many as I want. There we go. Let's go. Yep. Okay. So that's just cooking. And then we can grab that in a little bit. Sorry, I want to see your special abilities. Oh, that's actually kind of cool. Oh, you can also cast that circle. What does that circle do? I'm intrigued. Does that like capture your enemies? I think it might. Oh, I can't. I can see it here probably. That on hit snares enemies and okay, interesting. Now time to continue your repo sessions. Yes, let's go. Let's go, let's go. I do think that I'm gonna keep the stream like a little bit more towards 3 hours today because I have quite a lot of recording ahead of me tomorrow. And I still need to upload this for my editor, and I need to make sure that I still need to clean the kitchen, unload the dishwasher, all kinds of things. So, yeah, I have quite a lot to do. Actually, these ones are more like emergency ones as well because it grants over health and it lasts 3 minutes. This is 30 health and this is 10 health. Okay, so actually, these ones would have been so much more productive if I had them compared to the berries. The berries are like, I can eat those maybe, and then once I'm finished with them, I'm never going to do that. I'm just going to collect the verdant flowers for now, I think. But yeah, I think that is going to mark it for now. I really enjoyed this game. I'm actually pleasantly surprised with like the pull of this game. I very much just started this as in I saw the graphics, I saw the vibe, and I was like, oh, that actually looks fun. And then I was like, I think I might want to try it out at one point, and then they reached out to send me a game key. So I got this game gifted. I do actually have a code for a giveaway that I'm saving for a special occasion. If you saw my announcement, my special invite, you might know when. Because I'm saving a lot of the game keys that I'm getting for my celebration stream. So I will have a giveaway for this game on July 14th, to be exact. I'm actually really, really enjoying the game. Like, the pull is really good. Sometimes you have those games where I feel like you really need to get into it and it's like a bit of a slow start. But I feel like here you like that dreamscape that immediately like pulls you in. I feel like the mechanics are quite intuitive. I mean, you saw me run from the cute little sheep. I definitely feel like I have, I've been scared in the game. It was challenging, but I also feel like it didn't feel too difficult. I could get started, and I don't normally play a lot of like combat style games. So the fact that I could onboard this and just kind of start and feel relatively comfortable quite fast, I think is a really good sign. I do think it's going to get more challenging. I also think there's people that play these combat style games that might find it too easy. For me, it's actually really nicely balanced because I don't do it too often. And I feel like I can just kind of click around, you know, fiddle about, and it's actually really nice. So yeah, I enjoyed it. Nice, Bim Bam. You got a mutual celebration then. Yes, of course, Chris. Of course, go get your rest. Thank you so much for being here. But yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it here. I would like to come back to this game, I think. I don't exactly know when, but I would like to come back to it. I've been having a good time. But I also might play it for myself, like, off stream a little bit. I definitely think that this is one of those games where there's, like, so much to do that it doesn't really matter all that much if I play sometimes off stream. But I could definitely see myself playing this game more often. I like it a lot. I hope you guys also enjoyed it. I hope you had good fun. I do think with that, I am gonna go to the main menu and then quit. I don't know why I do that, but I felt like maybe then it would, like, there's autosave, I'm assuming. We got 10 out of 70 achievements, by the way. I said, like, I kept getting Steam achievements. I got 10 out of the 70. That's actually really nice. That is actually really fun. Let me see. Okay, I just turned on the regular music again because we no longer have the in-game music. But let's see who we could raid. Let's have a little look-see. Ooh, there's actually a friend. someone who I've definitely rated before, who also plays a lot of cozy games, who's also playing this specific game. So if you're hanging out here and you would actually like to see a little bit more of the game, I think they might be, yeah, they're definitely further ahead. Oh, you can actually rename your familiar. Sorry, I just saw them do that and now I'm really excited. Okay, they've definitely played a lot. Looking at the skill trees of their familiars and the levels that they have, they're like level 30. They've definitely played a lot. But that might actually give you a little bit of insight on, you know, what this game is about if you continue to play and get like a lot higher levels. So I think it would be really fun to send you guys over here. This person has also played Minecraft in the past, played a lot of Palea and stuff like that. So if that sounds like your vibe, I think you're definitely going to like it. So yeah. I'm so happy, Jess. I'm so happy that you're enjoying it. It just makes me so happy because I love that game so much. And it's really fun to see other people enjoy it to that degree as well. So I'm very excited. But yeah, thank you all so much for being here. If you guys are hanging out here and you want to join our Discord, that's where you can find my schedule in a stream, like in a stream zone, sure, in a time zone friendly way. You can also hang out with the community outside of stream hours. I think I'm gonna make a little Discord chat, like a little game chat for Witchspire. So if you do end up playing this game as well, feel free to also join for that reason. We have a nice Minecraft server for the community too. If you want to check out my YouTube channel, I will also edit this stream down into a YouTube video. So if you missed it, but you still want to see like the start of the game and stuff, you can keep an eye out for that. It should come out somewhere next month, I think. I think it's going to go live while I'm on holiday or something like that. You can also check out my streaming VODs, the shop, the merch, and of course the sponsor of this month. If you haven't done so already, I get paid per download. So if you download Opera GX, you are directly sponsoring my content and like actually helping me do this as my job. So if you want to help out, if we do end up getting to 300 downloads by the end of the month, I get yet another bonus. They basically unlock every 150. I initially didn't know if we could ever make it, but I mean, we're at 204 and it is only the 16th. So you never know. If you want to go check it out, feel free to do so. But yeah, we're going to go say hi to Tixie. We have a special Pride raid message that you can use. So if you want to copy pasta that, we have ones with emotes if you're subbed to the channel. And then we have regular ones if you're not subbed to the channel. And I will set up that raid once we're on the end screen. But thank you all so much for hanging out. I had a really lovely time exploring this game. I'll be back on stream Thursday with an 8-hour co-working stream, and then on Friday we're gonna play another new game which is called Small Spaces, which is a really really nice and good looking decoration game. So if you guys enjoy decorating and like, I don't know, like building games and a little bit puzzly, I think you're gonna like that. So I would love to see you then. But yeah, thank you all so much for being here and I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.